an open letter to Nnamdi Kanu and Buhari saying, "Let peace reign for good." I am not a political analyst, neither am I a critic of governance, either presumably good or bad. I am just a concerned Nigerian, a patriotic one at that, who craves for the growth, development, and oneness of the great nation. It is highly disheartening to see that we are only just living each day at a time without a clear view of what the future holds for us in Nigeria, especially we, the very young generations. We were told and got assurance that we would be the leaders of this nation someday, but what size of shoes are we gradually fitting in? Insurgencies, political wars, ethnic wars, and religious conflicts has marred every possible good thing this country could offer. And then the cycle continues without no viable expiry date yet. I have nothing much to appeal for, but one thing President Muhammad Buhari and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should please, for the sake of undiluted tranquility, should come to a mild compromise and give a future and glimmer of hope to the already hopeless young generation. I believe this was the essence of gaining independence. We didn't gain liberty to be divided among ourselves. We can make things right again and help this nation confidently own up to the tag of being truly called Giant of Africa. I really do hope this little request of mine do go a long way in saving lives and future of individuals. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, my friend, you spoke well, but I will say that it's too late. It's too late to cry for a dead person when you are the one who killed him, because I don't think that any good thinking person will like to live in a family that hates him, rejects him, rejects him, his brother, his mother, his sister, and will be happy to answer the name of that man. It is impossible. Forget that kind of peace and love, my friend. It can never work. Nigeria has Nigeria ha, has been expressing this hate to Indigo for a very long period of time, and a lot of Indigo has fallen for this. Many have been affected negatively. Many have departed for this. What are we saying? It's too late for making amends. It's too late to make amends. The better thing is what is about to go on now, and that is the actualization of the Republic of Biafra. I don't think any amount of begging or apology or reconciliation will make the Biafran put off the struggle. Nobody can do that. Don't you? Can't you see? Can't you see the level at which this actualization has gotten to, the actualization is very, very close. So I don't think anybody can do anything about it. The Southwest has eaten their cake, so they feel that they can have it. So we are giving it to them, but then we would like to go away in peace without any war. Igbos have made up their mind and no going back. There can never be going back in things of this kind. So I would say that you should forget that kind of peace and love. It is an artificial. You know you know it yourself. If Nigerians want peace, let them leave Biafra to go for them to live and have peace. That is the only peace that Nigeria can only experience. If truly they want peace to reign, then they should grant Biafra that freedom. We know, and you know, that the Igbos have been so much mistreated, maltreated, intimidated. They have been denied of so many of their rights. They have been treated like a slave, yet they humble themselves. They brought themselves down, not minding what the Westerners and the Northerners were doing to them. You don't have any message, I will say. The message of peace and love that you have just delivered is not a message to the people of Biafra, but a message to the people of the West and the Northerners. We can't bow for the Westerners or the Northerners. The Igbos are too big for that. They can't bow for the Hausas. They can't bow for the Fulanese or the Yorubas. They have taken everything that belongs to the Igbos. What are their status? What are their status that is giving them that sublimity, that impetus to be denying us of what what truly belongs to us? They will just divert everything to themselves. Now that they have seen the possibility of Biafran actualizing their long time dream, they are now looking for a way to to grant the Igbos presidential seats. The Igbos are not interested. They can go with their position. I will say this: the Igbos are not interested, and they cannot be interested. Let them be. More educated, the Igbos are even more educated than them, more civilized than them, more economically endowed than them. In which aspects, can they say that they are um, more useful than the Igbo? We say no peace until equity distribution of everything are attainable, and actually given back to the Igbos. Look at people who preach one Nigeria and are the ones that are hypocriticizing the Igbos. One Nigerian cannot exist in any environment. So, viewers, what is your take on this news? Please don't forget your comments are also of great importance. Don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription button as well as bell buttons to get updated anytime we upload new videos.